Today we have our first leaked look at the new Captain Rex minifigure coming out later this year, as well as a bunch of other characters, and I have a lot to discuss with this, so let's go. Alright, so yesterday afternoon, Captain Rex leaks just started going wild. There was first this picture of him, and I'll show it to you, with this very logoed over, there's lots of watermarks on it. But we had a general idea of what the new Captain Rex minifigure was going to look like. I had seen the helmet print before a while, so that's like fine, but I'm seeing the rest of it now, and it looked really nice. And we also have our only look at Admiral Yularen from these shots still. And the deal with him is he comes with dual molded legs, as well as a new printed torso and a new face. So that's his deal. Very cool looking minifigure, Admiral Yularen. The main voiceover character from the Clone Wars, so it's really cool that we're getting him in LEGO in the Venator. We also have news on the Venator, so stay tuned for that, especially in terms of the size of it. This has opened a huge wave of controversy over this particular minifigure for a number of reasons. Now, first I want to walk you through, we have some more pictures. We have this other picture of like the top half of him. It's also a little blocked by a watermark, but we have a look at that. And it looks really sharp. I like it, and we'll get into the drama, but it does come with a special pauldron, which is really nice. I really am happy they're doing pauldrons. And the comments on it are mixed. Now you can look on my Instagram account because we have been following LEGO Star Wars news very closely on there. We are the first to post things a lot of the time. So you definitely should follow my Instagram if you want the news first and have the notifications on for it. But I digress. Either way, the Captain Rex is really good. The back torso printing is the same as pretty much all your regular clones. I like the way they're doing the pauldron. That keeps consistent with the designs they do in the games and just on a broader context. It's really nice to know. Now, we have our best picture of him yet, and this is one we have on Instagram right here. So it is Captain Rex. It is this one. I think I was the first to post this one. But yeah, so I like it. I know there's controversy with the helmet holes, and we don't have a look at him with the actual antennas in yet, and that will, obviously be subject to change if, makes it look drastically different. And then we also have a look at him without his helmet on, and he looks sharp. He looks good. I like the face print. It's just a regular clone print, and it has the little bandage mark on it, so that's pretty cool. And then of course the big draw of this figure is the arm printing. Now where the controversy stems is that I didn't give him a waist comma, and that is like on the side of his hips, or it's just printed on. I think if they printed on the side of the legs or something, that would have been cooler, but I digress. Now, there's a couple controversies with this figure. First off is the looks. There are people that think this is the worst thing, think LEGO's super lazy, hate it. I'm iffy on this because I'm happy they're at least trying to keep a somewhat consistent standard with these. They did print on the one with the new 187th Troopers, so if this is just a thing where they're going to print all cloths, they did it with the BioForce Battle Pack, then fine, they might as well keep it up with Captain Rex. I'm not hugely upset about this. I think it is a dumb controversy. The more interesting controversy, in my opinion, is the one where it's why are they putting this really highly coveted minifigure in such an expensive set? That's true, they did do that. So here's what I believe is going to happen, and I don't think anyone disputes this. What's going to happen is it's going to come out in this set. It's going to come out in what, October-ish. It's going to come in the new UCS Venator, and we'll talk about that in a second. And then it's going to be out for a couple months, and then January will come around, or May will come around, and there will be a brand new set with Captain Rex in it that will be much more cheaper and much more affordable. Now it's going to be different because they want to keep the exclusivity of this minifigure to this set. So what they're likely going to be doing with it is, if I had to guess, they're probably going to just be printing it on the arms for this set, and then they were going to be leaving no arm printing on the other figure variants of this. And that's a really easy fix. You just use Firestar Toys and you will save a bunch of money, and you just buy those for $250, pop it on the new one if you don't want to buy this big $650, $700 set, however much this one's going to be. Now, that's my theory. I'm guessing it's probably going to come in hopefully something like the blue Y-Wing, and hopefully a set like that If Lego's not lazy, they will put Jessie in it from the Clone Wars, and if they are lazy, it's probably going to be Ahsoka, it's going to be Captain Rex, it's going to be a 332nd Trooper, and it's going to be the droid. So fingers crossed for Jessie and not a 332nd Trooper. That would be great. Now, as for the Venator, there is a rumor going on around it right now. Now, according to Brick Fanatics, the Venator is rumored to be 40 inches long with 4 mini gunships inside of it, and it's just going to be about the same size as the Imperial Star Destroyer, which is the same length, which, man, that is cool. That is a big set, and I have it, and we're going to be doing something really interesting with it pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, but man, I am beyond pumped for this Lego set. Oh, it's going to be so cool. And it is going to be one of, I think, the best UCSs of all time. It is something we have all desperately wanted, and I think we need to put in perspective. This year we have gotten a Captain Rex helmet set, a Commander Cody helmet set. We're getting a UCS Venator, a Republic gunship. We have also gotten the Firewolfers Battle Pack, and we have gotten the 332nd Ahsoka Troopers. Just to name a few. That doesn't even name all the other cool, I guess Clone Wars related stuff that we're getting, like the Ghost and a bunch of these other things, which are loosely affiliated with the Clone Wars. And then we're also going to be getting probably a Captain Rex Y-Wing over the course of the next years, and we're getting new Bo-Katans and stuff. So we're in a really good time to be a LEGO Star Wars fan. There's also the ATTE on shelves. We have the new Firewolves Battle Pack still on shelves, so it's going to be a great year to be a LEGO Star Wars fan. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace out and stay awesome.